Hey crafters, it's me Jen Evers with Koala T Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to make your very own embossing buddy. And this one's for Francis. Just in case you're wondering how an embossing buddy works, I'm going to give you an idea of what it's for. So usually when you're embossing something with embossing powder and you're using a regular ink or a Versamark ink such as this one, which is just a clear sticky ink, you don't want this powder sticking to all parts and everything that you've touched on here, because even the oils from your hands will create enough static and enough stickiness for this powder to stick on it. So in order for it to only stick to what you're stamping, you use your embossing buddy and you rub that powder over the space that you're going to be using, and then you do your stamping and your embossing. So you would stamp it, put it right in there. There we go. And that way you're not going to get any of this powder all over the rest of your card, just on the image that you've stamped. So I'll just go ahead and finish this up. Put the powder on and show you that once I tap it off here, it's only sticking to that part. That way you get a nice, crisp, clear image of just the place that you wanted stamped. So let's make our own DIY embossing buddy. Here's the one I made previously. And you can do a sock that doesn't have any color. It's totally up to you. All you're going to need is just a little cup, an anklet sock, and this is the type of sock that I used. It's a girl's sock, size medium, 10.5 to 4, and it's an anklet. I'm just going to pull one of those out of here. And then your baby powder, and that's it. You're just going to want to put your sock inside of the cup and pull that around until you get like just the tip of it in there, because you don't need a whole lot. That's the size of mine, and that'll last you forever. And you open up your baby powder and just start squirting it in. I tap it down just a little bit and then bring your sock back up. And all we're going to do is just tie a really neat knot. So push that down to where you want it, make it sure that it's tightly packed, and tie a knot in your sock. Now, I've seen other videos where they use nylons. You can totally do that, but nylons are thin, so you have to do 2 or 3 different layers. With the sock being that this is a different thickness, you don't have to do all those layers. Now I'm going to pull that really super tight because I don't ever want that to come undone. And then I have that little bit of embossing down, the powder down in the bottom. And then I'm simply going to just cut off the top of the sock. You could always leave it there if you wanted to cut a hole in there so you could hang it or something like that. Just use the rest of my sock to clean this up, and then you've got your very own embossing buddy. So let me pull that piece of paper back in here. And all you're going to do is just tap to get that powder to start coming out, and then just rub it around like you normally would a regular embossing buddy. I hope that if you didn't already have your own embossing buddy, that you found this extremely useful and that you'll make one for yourself. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoy my content. Join me over at Koala T Crafts on Facebook if you want some more inspiration. And I can't wait to see you guys next video. Bye, Francis!